Oh gosh, you're all very active in the chat. This is great. Leicestershire. I was down in Leicestershire last week. Cheltenham, Bournemouth, Solihull. I was in Solihull last week as well, weirdly enough. Bedford, Scotland. Whereabouts in Scotland, Kate? I used to live near St Andrews and in Shetland. I've lived all over the place. The joys of a military husband. Southampton, I've not lived there. Nottingham, Wales. Love Wales. Colville, Corby, Bedford, Manchester. From your kitchen in Reading, I was thinking, where's my kitchen? I am not with it yet at all. Who else have we got? North Wales, Dover, Sussex, Hull, Warrington, Lancaster, Chorley. Oh, so many places. South Lanarkshire, but St Andrews is my happy place. It's gorgeous, but far too touristy. Love it. Right, let's get you all in, get you all sorted. Are you ready for the masterclass? I can't believe that there's so many of you here, still, after 3 days, still committed, still doing the things. It's very exciting. How have you found the week? Tell me in the chat what's been your top thing that you've learned, or a top takeaway, or an aha moment. What have you found really useful? I have been reading all your workbooks, or as many as I could get through today. There's been some that I haven't quite got to yet because there's been some last minute people putting their stuff in. But I am getting there and I will read them all. Liza says Beatles, ideal customer, gaining the confidence to just go and do it. Yeah, absolutely. And that is easier said than done. And we build up to it, don't we? Gaining the confidence. It's good to reflect on your Beatles. Well, you forever call them Beatles now, even if you just do that one thing. Spend time focusing on ideal customer. Today was fab problem and results. Yes, absolutely that. I think so often we just concentrate on what we've got, that we've got these products and we want to sell these products. We want to help as many people as possible, yes. Who's in this for helping people? This course always gets me refocused. Oh, yeah, brilliant. This is why I do it every year because it really does help. We've had 450 people registered, I think it was. Huge amounts of people registered for this. And this is why I keep doing it because I know that every single one of you will get something out of it and something different every time you do it, depending on what stage you're on. My lipstick looks nice. Thank you. I'll take the compliment. Remember to put it on today. Didn't remember to put it on this morning. Right, I think we're kind of nearly there for the amount of people. 45, that's more than this morning. I'm dead impressed. Um, hello, hello. So I will try and keep up with the chat as much as possible. Bear with me if I don't spot what you've put in there, if I don't answer you straight away. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get on because what I don't want to do is keep you all waiting for absolutely ages for everyone to get in. We want to get started. We want to give you loads of value. I want to be able to show everything that I have information wise for you so you can go and implement it tomorrow and hopefully build your businesses, which is very exciting. And then, of course, we need to draw a prize winner. And I want to show you how you can work with me later on. And if you think you've got value from this free stuff that I give and you pay me to work with, there's some amazing stuff that you can get by joining the Success Lounge, which I'll talk about later on, and a very special offer for you, which is very exciting. Okay, right, share screen. Let's get going. Does that all sound all right with you? Are you happy with us to get started? Is everybody ready to go? I'm ready to go. Can see you all commenting. So I'm hoping the yeses. But when I get this set up, I will tell you whether it's dropped again. Hang fire. I'll have a look at the things in a minute, in the comments in a minute. I always have trouble setting this up. Doesn't always do it first time. There we go. We're off. Can you see my screen? Hopefully you can. Give me a nod, give me a wave. Oh, lovely, Shan's nodding at me. I can only see like 5 of you on the screen. Oh, thank you for sharing the workbook, Emma. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Shan. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Anybody else coming in will have to catch up. Okay, so we're here doing the Grow Your Customer Base Challenge, and the thing that we're going to cover today is the 5-step formula to grow your customer base. So this is a really simple framework that I have used since day dot when I started a business back in 2005, when I bought a kit and went out into the world selling the products and booking the parties and recruiting the people way back then. And I started then and I used it to build that business right to the top. And then I use it to build this business and another business that I run as well. The principle is sound, whatever business you run, product based, service based, the lot. But before we get started, I'm going to do this because there's been one time where I've got overexcited and forgotten to do it at the end. So we're going to get it out of the way straight away. Otherwise, I have a tendency to forget these things. So I am going to attempt to share my other screen just for a minute. Can you remember what the prize is? You can remember in the comments because I kept getting it wrong all week. There we go. You see that screen now? See the wheel? Yes? Fingers crossed you can see the wheel. A year's membership. Yes, 1 year's membership. Not 3 months, not 6 months, a year. Gosh. Don't even know whether the emails that are going out after this will say a year on them either, but never mind. It's a year. That's what you're winning. That is the deal. And how could you win? Well, you've got to add your work. Shan, you numpty. How could you win? So you had to either set your notifications on the group so you had more chance of seeing my stuff and taking part. You could share that you were in the challenge with fellow network marketing friends. That got you a ticket in. And you had to complete all three challenges by 6 o'clock tonight. And then you got entered for another ticket. So you could have three tickets in here. I forgot to shuffle them. But never mind, it doesn't matter, does it? You've got the same chance of winning wherever your name is in the wheel. Everybody's names are in there, double checked. Are you ready? Can we have a drum roll? Can we have a drum? You're so funny. Are you ready? Steady. Go. One winner. I hope they're on here. I'm not going to spin it again if they're not, because that's not fair, but I'm hoping they're on here. Tick, 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 tick. Lisa Phillips! Wait! I think I've seen your name. Well done. We'll write it down though. Well done. Massive well done on winning. You have won a year in the Success Lounge membership. So excited for you. Right, come out of there. Back to this one. Oh my God, I never win anything. You can never say that again. Well done. One. Oh, wasn't that exciting? Oh, I've done it. I've remembered. We're all good to go. Carry on. Excitement over. Oh, loving all the congratulations. That's so nice of you all. Okay, so some of you might be arriving at this for the first time. You might not have seen any of my lives that I've done this week in the challenge. So I thought I'd just do a little bit of an introduction. I'm not going to go on for too long. This is me. This is a photo with a slightly different haircut and probably slightly thinner than I am now, but there we go. My name is Anna Green. I run Direct Selling Success, teaching network marketers and direct sellers to scale without the spam, to build a team and sales and profit, which is the most important thing, in a way that aligns with them. So that's me. And I have a bit of like a mission statement. I want to change the world. I want to change people's worlds. I want to change the network marketing world. It's got a bad name. It saved my life. It changed my life. It gave me confidence. It gave me opportunities. And I think it can do that for everybody else. And I know it can do that for everybody else if they're ready to make it happen. And I want to help people make it happen. So that's why I do what I do. It's very, very exciting seeing the people in the industry build and grow their confidence and change their lives along the way. So yeah, that's me. If you want to find out more about me, come and follow me on social media. I talk about all sorts of stuff, mainly sales things to help people with sales, which is pretty much the same as recruiting. If you treat them the same, you'll build a business with ease. So we are going to start with the 5 steps to growing your customer base. And this is a really simple formula that you can follow all the time. Has anybody heard of the customer journey? Is it a familiar phrase to you? Maybe you've heard the word sales funnel or pipeline. I hate those words. They make it sound all clinical and bleh. Buyer's journey, mix of no and yes. Doesn't matter whether you have or not. It's absolutely fine. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. So basically, when you are selling something, whether that is your products or services, the opportunity to join, booking a party, working with you in any way, shape, or form, there's a steps that we've got to take along the way. And if at any point there's gaps in this journey, you're imagine it like a road, if you've got a big pothole right in the middle of your customer journey, people are going to get stuck. If you've got things going off on tangents, people are going to get lost. If you're not completing a bit of the journey, people aren't going to be able to carry on to the next stage. And it's a really simple way of looking at your sales in the business and the people in your business and how you take them from never even having met you to buying all the things. Quite simply, wouldn't it be nice to meet people and get them to buy? That's what we want, isn't it? The right people, obviously. We've heard of a sales funnel. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so there's 5 steps to this process. And those of you who've been in my world, this will be a refresher. For those of you that are brand new, you might have heard some of these before. It's not new stuff. It is stuff that you may probably have been taught before, but it's so important. And if you are not growing your customer base, if you're not getting the sales that you want, this is worth really looking at. And you can sit down and, if you are experienced in sales, analyze each section of this as we go along. If you're brand new to sales or you're struggling with getting the sales and the customers in your business, these are the steps you need to take. Okay, so the first step, you need to meet people. And I know you might not be a people person. Who doesn't like people? Unfortunately, you are running a people-based business. You need to meet people. You need to be putting yourself in front of people to be able to start them on their customer journey with you. They're not going to buy unless they know who you are. They're not going to buy unless they understand why you. They're not going to buy if you're hiding and hoping, or posting once on social media and waiting for the floodgates to open with all the sales coming through, because it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. It might have done, 6 years ago, 8 years ago on social media, but it doesn't anymore. It might have happened, when social media wasn't a thing and you stood and put posters out or whatever. That doesn't work anymore either. You really need to meet the people. People buy people. And this is something you need to remember, because if you're selling a product that thousands of other people are selling, or they can get online, or they can buy very similar elsewhere, or even in the shops exactly the same, they need to have met you and bought into you to buy from you. Whether your product is more expensive or not than it is elsewhere, if they're buying from you, they're buying because of you. And it doesn't matter that the price is more expensive. They buy into you. So we need to get you in front of people. So we're going to do a little quick exercise, and it's going to involve the chat, and it's going to involve a bit of a fastest fingers first, but not like in a bad way. You're just going to do a little exercise, because lots of you were saying you don't know where to meet new people. There were many people that didn't fill in that space at the bottom with where to meet new people. So we're going to play a little game. There isn't a winner, so you don't need to panic and like, oh God, I need to win this. It's just an exercise. And if you've got teams, it's a good exercise to do with your team. What we're going to do is we're going to together brainstorm as many different places that we can meet people. Don't start yet. So many different places we can meet people, as many different ways on social media that we can meet people. So online and offline ways of meeting people. But there's a bit of a caveat. Someone's going to comment first. So this is why I'm saying fastest fingers first. And the person who comments first has to comment somewhere or away on social media, beginning with the first letter of the alphabet. And then the next person to comment has to comment with a B, place to find new people. And the next person has to come up with a C, and so on. Does this make sense? Give me a nod, give me a I have not got a clue what you're talking about. Yes. Right. Okay. So, depending how fast you're going to be, we need somebody to start with A, and I'm going to count you down. And don't worry if you're like super fast or super slow and it goes horribly wrong and everything ends up in the wrong order. It doesn't matter. But in theory, we want A to Z. Are you ready? You've started already. Three, two, one, go. Go, 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 go. So we've got the arcade, bus stop, coffee shop. Two people had the same idea. Anywhere. That's not helpful. The chemist, yeah. Event, art class, active club, Asda Q, dance halls. We're on D. Everywhere. No, we're not having everywhere. Dentist. Fairs, love it. We've got on fairs, Applebee's. We're on F. G. Oh, we've missed a few. We can't have K yet, Marie. We're on H. Dance class, doctors, gym, fates, hairdressers. So we want some eyes, health club, ice rink. Let's have some online ones as well. Don't forget online because there's lots of people here who just do it online. Health centres, doctors, tea break in work. What does that begin with? T, we're way ahead. We're only on, are we on I? We need a J. Igloo. Oh, come on, Emma. You can go and find the igloos. Instagram, yes. J, jury service. Oh, yeah, maybe. You don't get that very often, though. Don't want to wait for jury service, do we? JK, we need some Ks. Library, marketplace, jam making class, jumble sale. Oh, there you go. Naomi's got jury service next week. Kitchen, Kmart, knitting club. Right, we stopped on K. No, we haven't. Wrong. L. What's L? Mums. Yeah, mums. Mums are a great way. Library, laundrette. We want some M's now. And the Lido. Lido's an outside swimming pool, isn't it? LinkedIn markets, neighbours, networking. Okay, O. Give me an O. Moose Lodge. Nursery, nurses, yes, opticians, online, opera, pub, yeah, podcasts, office, outdoor stores, ocean, read some more. Everyone's saying the pub. You're my people. Queues, yes, in the shopping queue, queue at an airport, restaurant, retreat. What about an S? In the street, yeah, door to door, stores. Train station. Yeah, on the train. I've recruited somebody on the train before now. So we're on T, tennis club, TikTok, the underground, training courses. Oh, the vets. I'm loving it. Yeah, workplaces. We'll go for Beverly's workplaces. That's W. Walking the dog. Wales. Yeah. Under an umbrella. A vertigo club. X-ray department. Yeah, I like it. That's a good use of an X. We need a Y. Give us a Y. We've got lots of Zs, zoos, but we need a Y. And then we'll finish when we've had a Y. Yacht club, youth club, love it. Okay. So what you need to do is, if you're stuck for ideas, you need to go and screenshot that or do this exercise again and think, like, Emma, you think your brain couldn't cope with that. I had that idea at 6:30 and went, oh, that's a really good idea of a game to play on here. Yeah. Anyway, there's loads of places you can go. There's absolutely loads of places you can go. And when people say they don't know where to find people, I think that in itself is a beetle. And I think it's something that we say that's not helpful. Whereas if we say, how can we find people? That just shows that you know where to find people. There's a reason you're not doing it, which is where the beetles come in. And it's worth just, investigating that. But there's lots of places. And even if you're just an online, lots of these groups are online. There's virtual pubs, there's virtual networking, there's groups full of people who have, like I was saying this morning, a problem that you can fix. Menopausal women, parenting groups, mums groups, groups where people talk about, gosh only knows what. because they're all out there. It's just getting inside those communities and showing up as genuinely you and as helpful as you can be in the field that you are in. If you try and do it just as a person, it's going to be a long game. But if you go in as the helpful person who solves this problem and you get in with the admins, or you turn up at these places and help fundraise, or collaborate with people, or help get them some extra business by turning up in their membership or their pub or their cafe to support them as another business owner, it just gives you so many opportunities. It's just doing the things. And I can highly recommend that this section, meeting new people, that you try and meet somebody new every single day. Whether that is a new follower on Facebook, whether it is a new person that you say hello to in the street while you're walking the dog, whatever, just get in the habit of meeting somebody new every single day. And it will build. Yeah, everybody might not be the right person and everybody might not want to buy, but it starts the ball rolling. And it starts you getting used to having conversations if you're not used to having them. And it doesn't have to be a full on meet and then sell to. And I want this to be very clear because we've got 5 steps. This is step number 1. If you go from step 1 to 5 and miss out 2, 3, and 4, the customer journey is broken. It's not going to work. So remember that, okay? It's important to remember that, especially if you're selling from the heart. Helen says, do one bold thing a day. Yes, that's what we do in my world. We do one bold thing a day. And that might be for you meeting somebody new or complimenting somebody on their top or something, anything. Okay, so that's stage 1. Stage 2, like. No, it's just like one word. People have to like you to buy. And they have to like you enough that they want to start to get to know you a little bit more. The like part of it, how do you ensure people like you? Not in a really weird way, but what are the likable things about you? Tell me in the comments, what are the likable things about you? Why do your friends like you? Why does your family like you? You listen to people. Kindness, yeah. Good listener. Caring, yeah. Helpful, chatty, funny, vulnerable, yeah. Sense of humour, honesty, energy and positivity, fun, chaos, real, honest, kind, caring, listened. Yeah, just chat, be friendly. Yeah, kind and compassionate, smile, helpful, friendly. Just be me and don't change. Rachel, that is the best statement ever. Everybody needs to live by that. Friendly, positive, complimentary, high energy, happy, honest, fun, great company, good advice. There's so many more. Good sense of humour. Sociable, patient. Right, you get the message. There's so many on here. I'm going to be here until midnight. Those things. I'm going to ask you a question now, and I want you to be honest. Does that come across on your public social media? And does it come across when you're at a fair or an event or at a party or dropping your brochures out? Yes or no? Or even just think about that. Because you have to get this across. And if you've just got company images out, or if it's just products and you're sat behind a stall, either way, how can people tell whether they're going to like you or not? Not on social media, but yes, at an event. Cheryl, do it on social media. It will change your business. People don't on social media. Be you on social media. Be social. Be kind. Be caring. Add value. Help people. Be part of a community. I struggle online because I'm so nervous. Let's flip the Beatles, Stephanie. At the moment, I aren't very confident online. That's bad language. That's bad grammar. I'm not very confident online, but I am learning to be. I am going to be uniquely me. And even though I am nervous, I'm going to put it out there. You don't have to be somebody else. This is really important. If you try and be somebody else online, when people meet you in person, there's a massive disconnect. When you try and be somebody else online, it's so draining and you won't attract the right people. Since being with you, I am me now and it's changed my business so much. Yeah. Yeah. It honestly, So how do you do it? You just be likable. You turn up as you. You show your face or you show your personality through your posts if you're not ready to show your face. You comment on other people's stuff. You be part of that online community. You support other people. You message people. You chat to people. You be human and be you. And then people will start to like you. I like the power of this. Always be your authentic self. Yeah. So many people forget how important this bit is. If this bit is missing, why on earth should somebody buy? Think about the companies that you don't like, their values, their ethics. Why would you buy from them? You won't, because you're like, no, I don't like them. But the ones that you like, you'll buy from more. The ones that you really like, think about those little tiny companies like us, the little tiny companies. Which one of those stand out for you as being really likable? I know I always buy my reed diffusers from the lady down the road who makes them herself because when she turns up at the local festivals and fairs and everything else, she is so likable. She is just like pocket happiness. And I love buying from her because I like her. And the stuff's brilliant. There's got to be a mix of the two. Do you be yourself in my in posts? Just like that. I think I've answered that already. You are so warm, friendly, funny, down to earth. Have a local candle lady because she's lovely. Yeah, lovely. But if she's hiding behind her candles, you'd never know that she was lovely. This is the thing. We've got to get this bit sorted. Then the next bit, again, important. They've got to know you. Not in like that really intimate way. They don't have to know your deepest, darkest secrets. They don't have to um, know everything about your life. They don't need to know how many kids you've got or, what you had for breakfast if you don't want to tell them, or whether it's relevant or not. But they need to know enough to know that you're the person to buy from. So, what I mean by this is um, sharing stories, sharing behind the scenes, what you do, why you do it, why you. Why you're unique. And you might not feel particularly unique, especially if you do lack confidence, but you are. People who lack confidence will join people who lack confidence. They won't join somebody they can't be relatable to. When you know somebody, they relate to you. Other way around. When somebody knows you, they relate to you. So if you can explain who you are and why you do what you do and what it's done for you, they'll start to know you and they'll start to go, oh gosh, I feel like that. That person gets me, or they're going to get me because they're like me. I understand why they do that thing because they've explained why they do that thing and what it means to them and shown that passion. That's why I'm going to buy through them. Does that make sense? So it's all about why you, why are you different? What relates you to them? And that comes across with, again, being you. Another really important step and can be done online. Online is just the same as offline. You're just being a human being and talking to people. The difference is you've got to post it rather than just say it. But to be honest, if you just stick a camera in front of your face and say it, that's just the same. That's all I do. Stick a camera in front of my face and say it. I didn't when I first started, I have to say. I used to hide. But remember, I am however many years in, 21 years in. So, and I only went live on Facebook because I had to, because my entire region, I was telling them they had to go live on Facebook and I had to do it before them. So, yeah. But let people get to know the real you. Again, don't hide by trying to pretend to be somebody else. It does not matter whether you are perfect. It does not matter. And well, actually, it matters if you are perfect. Because if people think you're perfect, they can't replicate it. If you make mistakes, if they know that you are just a normal person, they go, oh, actually, I could do that. Or actually, I get them and they're a normal person and they're talking about this thing that they're saying works and they're like me. So honestly, don't try and be perfect. And yeah, sod pretty Canva images and perfect reels and photo shoots. Just get out there and be normal. Plus, the algorithms on social media are all about normal now. They prefer normal, not edited, not perfect videos and content now. They push that further out than anything else. So be you. Number three, step three, build the trust. Are we on number three? No, on number four. That didn't sound right. You've got to build the trust. People buy from people they trust, especially now more than ever because of the amount of AI, the amount of fake adverts and people conning people online. Now more than ever, you have to show that you're trustworthy, and that's by being reliable, um, showcasing other people that have bought from you if you've got other like examples of results or testimonials. I mean, there's people on here that are shouting left, right, and centre about what I've done for them, which is amazing and I love it. But that proves in the trust. Somebody else trusts me, therefore it makes me more trustworthy. And you know, you spending 3 days with me has built the trust. You've met me, you've stayed, so you must like me in some way. You're getting to know me more because I'm telling you stories, and the trust is being built because I'm adding value to your life. I'm being really relatable, I hope, really normal, and helping you with stuff that I know is going to massively change your business. I'm building the trust. What makes you trust somebody? Can you tell me in the comments? Stephanie says, I have worked for 21 years in the ambulance service and I talk to people for 12 or more hours whilst working a shift. I walk into strangers' homes several times a day, but this direct selling is a minefield. That's probably because you're doing it for yourself. And there's more that your brain thinks there is to risk. As the ambulance service, you are the ambulance service. This business, you're Stephanie. And there's no hiding. Here we go. Right. They keep their word. They're honest, consistent, transparent, relatable. They don't block their profile. Yeah. They do what they say they'll do. Live what they say. Yeah. Honestly and relatable, being themselves. Yeah. People will keep coming back to you the more they trust you. They won't go to somebody else because they trust you to give them the right advice, to help them with the thing that they've got. They have to trust you enough to let you help them. So again, if this bit's missing, they're not going to buy. Think about big companies or people, stars, celebrities who have lost the trust. How long does it take for that trust to come back, if ever? Especially the more famous they are. Under promise, over deliver. Yes. Gosh, yes. Practice what they preach. Use the product so they can see things work. Yeah. Upfront. Doesn't hide anything. Yeah. Doesn't come straight into your inbox with, hey, you don't know me, but I want you to join my team. Do you trust them people? They want to laugh at themselves. Yeah. Yes. So how can you do this online and offline? Add value, share knowledge, um, stay with authenticity and integrity, stick to your ethics and your values, be genuine, provide great customer care, follow up. And I know many of you talked about follow up. Follow up is so important. Follow up builds the trust. Follow up is helpful and serving your audience. It's not selling, it's not pressuring, it's following up to make sure that that person is getting the best value and the best service from you possible. Get that straight in your head and you will follow up more. Be Marmite, yes. Never slag anyone or anything off publicly. Kate, I'm going to give you a round of applause. Cannot bear it when people do that, and I instantly lose trust. Yeah. What else have I got down here? Reviews, testimonials, and social proof were the other things that I wanted to mention in that case. And then number 5, because we're keeping it short and sweet today, offer. This is the bit that I think most empathetic, is that the right word? Sellers, people who join a business and they are people pleasers, or underconfident, or like I was back in the day, nervous, doesn't want to upset anybody. This is the bit they miss. How many of you have offered the opportunity to buy, to book, and to join today? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. If you offer the opportunity every day, you might make a sale every day, but if you don't, you won't. I love that most of you have, but it's okay if you haven't. You know, offering is a really key part of making sales. And if you see it as offering rather than asking for a sale, it changes the whole dynamics. So if I offered you an opportunity to come for coffee with me, is that a nice thing to do? You might say yes, you might say no. I said no to a lady today because she offered to come for a coffee with me and she was in Bournemouth and I'm in Yorkshire. And I went, well, I'm really sorry, but I can't do that. Was she upset? No. We organised one on Zoom instead. However, if I offered you the opportunity to come for a coffee, are you offended? If I said to you, I've got this amazing cup of coffee and it's £3, would you like one? Would you be offended? No. So bothered about offering our products to somebody who genuinely can get help from them when we've built up the like, know, and the trust. It's all them Beatles. It's all the Beatles flying around our heads, bubbling away. Seen anyone today? Am I buying the coffee? Nah. Tight Yorkshire woman here. Dear, I love that. Right. So, offering an opportunity is really key. When you ask somebody to buy and you feel like it is for you, it feels icky. Because, like I said to Stephanie earlier on, there's no guard. This is you showing up as you. When you offer, well, you ask somebody to buy something and they say no, it feels like a personal assault. And this is why we get that fear of rejection. Like, what are they going to think of me? If I offer them this thing and they say no, they don't like me. I've done something bad. It's terrible. It's the world's worst thing to possibly happen. This goes through our heads. Whereas if we offer them something that's going to solve a problem or that's going to help them in some way or that's going to get them this amazing result or this something that they can't possibly miss out on because you know that they will love it because you've built up the like, know, and trust, and they say no, they're saying no to the thing that you're offering, not no to you. It's nothing to do with you. You're just the person who's offering to help them. We've got to get this in our heads to be able to run a successful heart-led business. Think of your business not as selling, but as serving, solving, and offering. You're serving your audience. You're solving their problems and you're offering them amazing opportunities. You're helping them, you're supporting them, and you're giving your time and you're adding value to them to get them a great result, to give them a transformation, to make an impact. But the only way you're going to do that is offering the thing. Does that make sense? Tell me, please, that that makes sense. Yeah. Yes. Good. Does it sound okay? Does it help reframe selling in your head? I hope so. So, what building the meet like no trust buy, meet like no trust offer framework? What happens is you meet the people and you build the relationship with them. You start having conversations. You start finding out about them, they start finding out about you. You build the relationship with them, whether that is through you commenting on their stuff, them commenting on your stuff, you having a chat over a table with the products on, whatever it might be, following up, having more conversations. eventually you start to find out about the problems they've got. Eventually they start to ask you questions about what you do. The more slick you get at this, the faster that happens. The more direct you are with what you do and where you position yourself when you're meeting people, as in, like, hi, I'm Anna and I sell sales to network marketers. Really obvious, this is what I do. Oh, that's interesting. Whereas if I start talking about my dog, it might take me longer to get that into the conversation. You can then offer things at the right time. And while you're doing this process, a little bit of it each day, so meet somebody each day, build the like, know, and trust each day, offer something somebody each day, your business will build consistently. And if you keep up with it consistently, that's all it takes to get to the top. I'm probably doing myself out of a job here because actually that is all it takes. Other than teaching people to do the same when you get your team in, that's it. We massively overcomplicate this. Yeah, of course, there's that, well, how do I make this quicker or how do I make it more strategical and, how do I get there faster and, how do I do this bit? How do I do that? Yeah, I can help with all that. But actually, this is it. 5 steps. Why do we make it so darn complicated? Need this reminder every day. Write it somewhere. Meet, like, know, trust, offer. And then you can put it as a table with like tick lists or reward chart style with stars or smiley faces when you do each one. I've been told it's all about the sales, but it isn't for me. It's not all about the sales. You have to sell the things to get the thing that you want, whether that is just staying in for the community, just helping people, whatever it is. If you're in this, you need to sell the things. But it doesn't have to be about sales. It's about helping people. And the more you sell, the more you can help other people, the more impact you can have. And the higher up the team you get, the more teamies you have, the more that they can help people, the more impact you can have. That's the way I've always seen it. And if you start to see it like that, it makes such a difference because actually, yeah, you can be in this just for the community or just the recognition or just to escape or whatever it is. But the more you sell the things, the more confidence you build, the more you can help other people get the same thing, the more it brings you joy, the more opportunities it gives you to do other things. It's amazing. Rachel says, a lady bought from me at my stall. I've been in contact with her and she's gone quiet on me. Am I possibly asking the wrong questions? I don't know because I don't know what questions you're asking. If you're immediately going in with the sale every time, she's got no reason to answer unless she wants something. So if it's always about her buying something else, then maybe. If you're not asking her a question, then maybe. Because if you don't ask a question, she's nothing to reply to. So it could be a mix of things. Or it could be that she's just gone, do you know what? I don't really need to answer that because I'm not interested in having anything else yet. Is it compelling enough? Don't know. I just don't get the engagement to be able to chat. You've got to make the engagement. You've got to change up your posts. You've got to comment on other people's stuff. You've got to start the conversations. It's not about getting the engagement in a post, waiting for engagement in a post and then chatting. It's about putting the effort in everywhere else. It's not posting and waiting. Lisa says consistency is key, but I do get frustrated online and feel like I'm talking to myself. You are talking to yourself online. Don't think it's anything else. Online, you are literally talking to yourself. It's like sticking a billboard up. It's like dropping 1,000 leaflets through doors and getting one response. It is no different. But for some reason, we post online and we go, right, I've posted to all my friends. All 10,000 of the people out there in my Facebook land will see this thing. No, they don't. And they don't care. Think about how many times you sit on your phone on an evening and you're watching telly and you're also doom scrolling. How many people in your world do you comment on or engage with every day? Realistically, because we don't, but we think that people should do on ours. No, social media is literally like throwing leaflets to the wind. Eventually, somebody will pick something up. You've got to have a whole strategy of everything else as well. I got put off a little. I commented on a Tropic product I used when I was in a skincare group and got lots of hate accusing me of flogging my MLM. It really put me off. They're not your people. Do you remember what I said about ideal client? Those people in that group are not your ideal client. You come out of that group, you try somewhere else. Those people are not your people. The MLM thing, I get it a lot. I get it all the time. I've had people troll me over it, and actually, they're just not your people. Don't try and convert them. What you should spend your time doing is finding the people who are ready to buy, who will absolutely are going to be the next people to love your stuff rather than trying to convert people like that. Those people, pity them. They've got no lives. They're bitter and twisted. They've obviously got really like hard things going on. I just think I'm just really sorry for you because one, you're missing out on this amazing opportunity that I've had, but two, why would you do that to somebody? Why would you be that horrible? You're obviously not well in yourself. Poor you. Yeah, just ignore them. Don't try and convince them. Not overthinking. It's something I'm getting much better at, but it's not easy. It's not. But it's possible. Customers filling in contact cards, but when I've tried to contact them by either email, text, calls, I get nowhere, no one answers. Why should they? I used to get these contact cards filled in. I never used to answer them. And I used to get the same problem. Honestly, it doesn't work. Unless they've got a reason, unless you've given them a reason to pick up the phone when you speak to them, why would they? They've not built the like, know, and the trust. There's something missing before they're filling in the contact card. What's the point of contact cards? Collect people's details that are interested in what you do so you can call them back. The people who don't answer are not interested in what you do. Call today to ask which way is best to chat to them to find out what works for them. Worth a try. What do you think about posting on my personal Facebook or in my group? Is it a problem to just, oops, it's gone, to just put it out there to everyone? No, there is no problem putting it out there to everyone. The one thing that Facebook don't really like is you selling direct on your profile with loads of links and like recruiting stuff, but you can get around it by not being quite so blunt. They are a bit more lax now, but you do risk having your profile shut down if you sell MLM stuff on your profile. So just be careful about what you do. But your group is very different from your profile and they work very differently. And it's not something I can go into now because I haven't got time. But the strategy behind social media is all very, very different wherever you're doing it. Your Facebook group is supposed to be a community. Your Facebook profile is somewhere public where you would attract new people. So two different audiences. Right. So a few other bits to add to this, because it's all well and good me giving you the 5 steps, but there's more to it than that. You actually need to bloody well do it. Sorry. You have to take the action. You've come to this training. You've done 3 days of training with me. I want you to promise me that you are going to do something with this information. Just listening to training might make you feel really good and like you're working, but actually, there's this thing called procrastinating, procrastinating. Just thinking you're being busy and working on your business, doing things like this, or creating pretty Canva images, or I don't know, tidying to within an inch of his life, that is not working. It's just another beetle that's in your head. Take the action. So promise me. Find some way you can keep accountable to do it. Who is going to keep you accountable to doing the things? Those of you in my membership and my mastermind, you have accountability each week. You've got a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group to be in there talking to everybody, keeping yourself accountable. We have the Get Stuff Done sessions to hold you accountable. It's important because trying to do it by yourself is hard. Maybe there's somebody in your team that can hold you accountable. Your upline leader, maybe. And then consistency. Your level of consistency, I want to add at this point. Consistency does not mean every day, it just means on a regular basis. You don't need to post 6 times a day. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to be like 15 hours a day. Your level of consistency. If you're working 2 hours a week on your business, be visible and doing the meet, like, no, trust and offering in those 2 hours consistently. If you're going to use social media for a business, be consistent on there. But your level of consistency is something that you can maintain. If you're going to turn up at fairs and events in the local community, do it consistently. Not just once and go, well, they didn't buy. You've only just met them. They're not going to. Consistency. And a quote to end, because I like a good quote. To achieve big things, you have to dream big things. We started off the week, the challenge, with setting out your intentions, setting out your goal. I want you to go back to them now, and I want you to think about them and how much you want them. And then think, well, okay, I'm going to go and dream the big things. But then the bit that I always add to this post, then you have to go out and do the big things. To achieve big things, it's not just about dreaming the big things, it's about going out and doing the big things, the big, bold things. So, what big, bold thing are you going to do when you leave here? That's what I want to know. And you can tell me in the comments, and I'll keep the chat, and then you can come back to me and tell me that you've done them. I want you to drop into my inbox on Facebook and tell me that you've done them. Sorry, Alison. Yes, you do have to do the work. Same for Facebook page. Yes, there's a different strategy for your Facebook page. Crusty faffing. Yeah, I love that phrase. Want to buy a new car? Come on. Right. So what have you got to do? Stretch the knicker elastic and do the bold thing. Exactly, Helen. Okay, so I said I was going to tell you about working with me further, and that's what I'm going to do now. So have a look at this. I run a membership called the Success Lounge. It is 6 years old in September. Can't believe it. 6 years of running the Success Lounge membership. It's a lovely community. It's not overly huge. We're a really friendly bunch of network marketers and direct sellers, and then the odd hanger on that does something else. But everyone's welcome. It's for you if you want to grow and scale, if you've been motivated by today, if you want to learn more and do more from today, to keep you accountable and surround yourself by the people who are going to help you grow. There's two levels to it. So depending on what stage you are at, you're either going to want the Success Lounge, which is for consultant level. So people who are running a business, maybe they've got a couple of team members, but they're not yet promoted out as a leader or equivalent of having a team, or £47 for a leader. So this is every month, cancel at any time. If you've got loads and loads of stuff out of this and you think, actually, there's more I want to learn, actually, there's further I want to go with this, actually, I've got dreams of being a leader or getting that next leader level, there are frameworks in place and more frameworks to come inside the Success Lounge to help you do that you can work through. So in there is the Academy, which will help you get to your first four-figure months and beyond, or develop you and scale further than the first four figures. Group mentoring sessions with me where you can ask me anything, literally anything, and I will help you. You will have my eyes on your business. We have live monthly masterclasses with me or guest experts. We've had some amazing ones over the past few months. We've got a huge library of training and resources that you can use if you want to, but to be honest, procrastinating training, what did I just say? Don't go in there. But then we have the guided implementation sessions to get you doing stuff. So every week there's something on for you to come to and get stuff done. And we have a private WhatsApp community, which, yes, it's a WhatsApp chat, but you don't have to be in for all the chat and stuff. You can come out for the chat. There's somewhere you'll find everything else as well, but it's an optional extra. And the special offer that I've got. Anybody joining from this challenge as a thank you for being part of the challenge and being so genuinely lovely and supportive and interactive within this challenge and actually taking it all on board. If you join before Monday, the 18th of May, you can get unlimited direct WhatsApp access to me on a one-to-one basis, literally in my inbox, every day, at any time. Bear in mind, I will only answer when I am on my phone. Office hours, probably up to about 8 p.m. Until the end of June. So this is like having £1,500 worth of access to me. It's literally anything. So if you're building a team, if you want help with strategy, even if you want to literally just text me every single post that you're doing and go, is that worded right? Is this okay? That's fine too. I've had people who've done that and it's been massively successful. But it will be there for anything. Whatever level you are at in the business, brand new, top of the company, I've done it all and failed at it all and built it all back up again. So I have been there. But it will be like having your own personal business coach for 6 weeks. Sound good? I love that. I work nights. It's fine. I just won't answer you till the morning, Stephanie. My phone will be on silent. It is not a problem. So if you fancy it, here's the QR code. I will put the link in the group as well later on, but you should be able to scan the QR code. Come on in. The Success Lounge is £34 a month. There'll be two options, two buttons, and it'll be fairly obvious. And you can find out a little bit more about what goes on. And the Leader Lounge is 47. So in the Success Lounge, you get the things that are on that page that I spoke about. The Leader Lounge has extra weekly check-ins with me first thing on a morning on Monday. It also has leader only community and leader only masterclasses and coaching as well. Plus, Leader Lounge has a portal with loads of leader style training as well. So, leadership strategy, how to promote out leaders, running team meetings, coaching, help, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, tons and tons and tons of stuff. So that is that. I'm just going to go and catch up in the chat. Can you no, that's an insane value. It is insane value. Direct access to Anna is amazing. Was very beneficial to me. Brilliant offer. Karen, we had a whale of a time with we voice noting left, right, and centre. Is there a cost for that? For the WhatsApp? No, it's part of the deal. Is that what you were talking about, Kim? Yeah. If you join before Monday, midnight, either of those, you will get direct WhatsApp access to me worth £1,500 to ask me anything till the end of June. Right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And we've got probably, I mean, it's nearly 9 o'clock. So if any of you feel like you have to disappear off, please feel free to do so. But I am going to stay on here for about 10 minutes for anybody who wants to ask me any questions, anybody that has anything that they want to like get off my chair, get off my chest, get off their chest. Don't get paid till Monday. Perfect. There we go, Kim. Monday it is. Yeah. So feel free to come off mute if you've got a question, if you want to ask me something, tell me something, whatever you would like. Oh, bless you. All you shouting about. I've just read back in the chat about all the things, nice things saying about the membership. That's so lovely, guys. Thank you. Till Monday. Yes. So yeah, feel free to put your hand up, come off mute, whatever you want. If you want to ask me anything, I'm here for any questions for the next 10 minutes, and it really can literally be about anything. Up to a point.
Hi,
Oh,
Anne, it's
yes.
Rachel.
Yes, I
Hiya.
will reach out to you, Lisa. Sorry, go on, sorry.
Hi, it's Rachel.
Oh,
Hi. Thank you so much. This is the first time I've done this, and it's absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much. I found it so useful. So it was me that was asking about the question before about on my stall. So I had a stall. A lady came up to me. I'm obviously not going to say what I sell.
you can
And
do, I don't care.
yeah, so it's traffic
All
skincare.
right, yeah.
So I was on a stall market. She came up to me, chatting away. I knew her for one of the mums from school. I've never really had known the child because they're different year ages to my two. And we got chatting, and she's like, she knew exactly what she wanted. She's like, I'll have one of those. So traffic skincare is all fresh made to order. So I was like, well, I'll take your details, blah, blah, blah. So off she went. Thank you very much. So then I rang her when it was here, went to deliver it to her. And then that's been it. So I contacted her as I always do with everybody, follow up like you mentioned before, how you're getting on. And it's just been like really blunt. So I feel like I'm not asking the right questions. I'm obviously the usual, how are you? How was your weekend? Hope you're okay. But I don't really know her, but I'm trying to get to know her without really
Yeah.
having anything back. Does that make
Okay.
sense? So I
Yeah,
just need
totally.
help with that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm obviously asking the wrong questions, but
Not
how can
necessarily.
I? Yeah, so I just don't know. She seemed lovely, and they always are, but then the fact that I followed up after, I was like, well, I've done what I would normally do with any other customer. So
Right. So, Rachel, with any other customer, do you have this problem?
not everybody know.
No, so it's not that you've got the questions wrong. It's the person.
Okay.
So there's various things it could be. It could be that you keep missing her and she's afraid of texting you back for whatever reason in her own head. It could be that she's been away. It could be that she's thinking, oh, well, I'll see her in the playground. It could be that she's changed her number. It could be that she's used the thing and gone, oh, I found somebody else that sells Tropic, but now I don't speak to Rachel and tell her.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so many other things, but it's not you.
Yes. Okay.
You'll know if it's
Thank
you
you.
because it'll happen all the time,
Okay.
and it doesn't happen all the time.
No.
It's just
And
this
I think
person.
because I don't know her, I'm thinking, is that, like you say, she's obviously bought before from maybe somebody else or the website. So to
Yeah.
come to me to just, she could just maybe have done that to somebody else, like she's doing to me. But
But,
so yeah.
but you're making all that up in your head, aren't you?
Mm,
We do this. We like presume what's going on in their heads, and we've no idea what's going on in their heads. It
yeah.
could be that she's got a Tropic ambassador and she's seen you at a stall and grabbed the thing,
Mm,
but then, she's just using the other person.
okay.
Yeah, honestly, people
Yeah,
don't
thank
pick
you.
up or answer or reply for a variety of reasons, and it doesn't mean that
Mm.
you've done anything wrong.
But sometimes when she was replying, it wasn't like a full blown conversation. It was just like, yeah, I'm good, thanks. That was it.
Fine. Yeah.
So it just, yeah. So it's not me then. That's
No, it could be her
it's just
personality to do that.
frustrating, isn't it? It's like I haven't done anything different to her than what I would do with another customer, but another customer it's different. So it's just sometimes it's just that automatic feeling. It just you feel like it's you and it comes back to you, doesn't it? It's just that
It's
initial feeling.
speaking.
Whereas actually it does, yeah. It's like and then it's like no, you just need to move on.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Okay,
if she's
fab.
local, you'll
Thank
see her.
you.
At some
Yeah,
point, you'll see her.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Okay.
invite her to your next thing.
Yes, well, I'm doing a pamper evening in my local, which you were saying before about showing up. I
Yeah.
do that once a month. So I'm
Yeah.
gradually doing more events there. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Fab,
yeah,
thank
and it
you.
isn't you. The amount of people that I get, I will message every single person after this. Not every single person, but every single person that has taken part in the challenge and done the things. I'll message everybody because I'm like that, and I want to see that everything's been all right and you've had a top takeaway, and then I will offer you the thing. If you've not taken it up, I'll say, are you joining? I'll get ignored. But it's not ignoring, it's people not wanting to say no. And that's okay to say no to somebody. But people don't like saying no to people. It's another beetle. They think they'll offend them. They think they'll get angry with them. They think they won't like you. All that stuff. That's okay. It's normal. I'll get people who say no to me. That's fine too. I'll get people who are like, oh, thank you, but no, it's not for me. Or, oh, thank you, yeah, I meant to. Or people who reply 5 months down the line going, oh God, I've only just seen this. Honestly, it's human behavior. I do a lot of training, well, like talking and coaching on human behavior and psychology. It's very interesting because everything that's going on, you think is you, and it's not. It's normal.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
bizarre.
Much
Hope that
appreciated.
helps.
It does. Thank you.
God. Oh, look, some people have all had similar. Vicky, I just want to say I listened to your podcast. Oh, thank you. Up to 2025. That's how I found. Oh, you found me through my podcast. Oh my goodness me, it actually works. You've changed my way of thinking, not only helping me start strong my arbor business, but some blockers I have my own candle business. Oh, Vicky. Oh, thank you. That's so lovely. Bless you. Thank you so much. Oh, any more questions before we head off? See you later, Cheryl. Thank you for coming. It's the disappearance. It's sometimes hard to know where to start with conversation. Any tips? So it depends on the person. So go and find something nice to say. Just, depends where you've met them. Ask them about the weather. Tell them the top's nice. Um, oh, you do this thing. Do you know what? I do this thing. Or, just find something that's relevant. Help somebody. If it's somebody that you've met online that is having a big complaint about how they've really struggling with menopause or something, and you know that you've got something that will help them, say, hey, how are you doing with that thing? What is it that you're really struggling with right now? or something that you can relate to somebody. So maybe somebody's put something on social media that's really relatable to something about you. Start a conversation in the comments about how relatable it is, and you're going through the same thing, or whatever. Just yeah, just conversational stuff. If you're really stuck, chat GPT, do not copy and paste them because it's everybody can see what's being AI'd now. And the platforms know what's been AI'd now. So if you copy and paste something out of ChatGPT, the reach will just get slammed down. But if you ask ChatGPT to help you with some conversation starters, it will list you some and just then word them in your way, not as AI. Lipstick, exactly. There was another question somewhere, I've lost it. If I've lost your question, please shout out. Thought I'd seen another one. Are you to work on the masterclass worksheets? Totally up to you. Your choice. What's day three? Read the masterclass worksheets. They weren't attached to the email. They should have been attached to the email. They're also in the Facebook group in the featured section, I think. Or if they're not in the featured section, scroll down and they're just there. Or in the files section, you'll find them as well. Or in the photos section. Lovely. Right, well, we'll head off. Thank you all for coming. I hope to see you in the Success Lounge and the Leader Lounge very shortly if you're coming in to join us. If you've got any questions about either of the memberships, drop into my inbox or reply to one of my emails. I'd love to chat with you about them. If you feel like you would like more support and you're really wanting to scale your business, again, drop me a message because there might be something more suitable than a membership, some one-to-one coaching or programs that I've got. I will speak to you all soon. Have a good rest of your Thursday evening. And I want to hear that you've all taken action tomorrow. Promise? Good. See you later. Bye.